Hi everyone. Today's date is March 3rd, Friday, March 3rd, March 6th, 2015, the first Friday of the third month of the year. And today is a very special Friday to me because it commemorates the end of a journey, a really long journey and a really difficult process that I've been going through this quarter. Um, One that I did not know if it was worth it many times along the quarter or many times along the journey, but now after going through everything and seeing what came out of it, it really makes sense why we had to do everything that we had to do. And so um our vlog topic for this video is to talk about a lesson that we took to heart, something important that we learned over the course of this quarter. And what I'm going to talk to you about is how this quarter I really learned that everything has a reason, whether it be in life or during the process of this quarter. Everything has a reason and everything happens for a reason. I don't know if that makes sense, but everything has a reason. So what I mean by that is everything that you do or everything that someone tells you to do is should be should be done with the intent of achieving some purpose. You know, everything happens or everything I'm sorry. Everything that you do has a reason because you constantly want to improve yourself or better yourself. Or if you're taking orders from someone, um, or if you have other obligations, these things that you do will make you a better person. And one important aspect of this lesson that I learned this quarter was that sometimes that reason is not always apparent. You know, sometimes you're gonna have people in your or in your life who understand that they necessarily can't be your friends and they have to maintain that sort of division with you to establish some sort of authority and professionalism. And so, you know, you might have a boss or a supervisor or someone like that who you don't necessarily like or who you don't necessarily agree with in the way they conduct things around, you know, their environment. But what you really need to take away from it is that you're all working as part of a team and you're all trying to achieve the same goals. Like no one is trying to cheat you or make you look bad or anything like that. Whoever is telling you to do things is telling you to do things because they want you to grow and improve as a person. And next, I want to talk about why everything happens for a reason, or why we should believe everything happens for a reason. If you believe that things just naturally occur and they are what they are, you're never going to achieve some sort of deeper meaning out of your experiences. And sometimes there may not be a deeper meaning to the lessons that we've learned on a daily basis or the decisions that we make. But, you know, a lot of the time there are. And the people who don't learn from their mistakes in life are the people who don't think about why things happen the way they do. And, you know, sometimes they can happen for a bad reason, or sometimes they can happen for a good reason. But the reason why people came up with that phrase is so that we can always remain optimistic. And even if it is a bad reason, we have to learn what that reason is in order to not make the same mistake the next time. And if it's a good reason, we have to reflect on that decision that we've just made and think about why it is we chose to do what it is and continue making that same choice in the future. And so if you take these two lessons that I've learned over this past quarter and apply them together, you can really see that when you're going through your toughest times, it's important to look at things objectively. As hard as it is, you have to look at things objectively, and you have to remain optimistic. You can't let anyone break you. And the best ways you can do that are by believing that everything you do is meant to achieve some purpose. Therefore, every action you have has some reason behind it. And another is to always believe that things happen for a reason. Whether you may or may not be in control of it, there's always a reason, meaning there's always a lesson to be learned. And so if you take those things into consideration, you will never be you will never feel like you have to face the world alone. Um, and so now that this quarter is over, I'm just really glad that I really learned those two lessons, because without those two lessons, I would just be even more of a mess than I am right now. So thank you so much for listening. This will probably be my last vlog. I don't think I'm going to carry on with this tradition, but thank you so much for listening to me and all of my vlogs this quarter. My name is Kevin Ha. Today is Friday, March 6th, and good night.